Hey everyone, this is DragonLearn, and I believe this is episode 6 of Beacon Pines. And we are continuing off by investigating Nuncreed's house. Well, his drugstore at least. Oh. Scared me half to death. So, you cats haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? You got me waiting around for like a last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Of course. I'm interested that the festival is tomorrow. Yet everything's still everywhere. Oh, we've got them. We got them. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Look. You. I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this Insipid Town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I did pull strings installing you as mayor so you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That's just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damned backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
I'm so glad they're in the commercial district, otherwise everyone would be sticking their heads out. We have a new choice to make now, sister. Town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you'll always just be August. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Getting late, children. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, wait. Crocodile Lazy is still here? Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate when the villain makes a good point. I should probably mention that I haven't replaced the batteries. My dad gave me a rechargeable battery that's supposed to work in this. But, it flattened while I was setting it up already. And so it's just plugged into my computer. It's a whole mess.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Lucky man. Solomon, we're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
I don't know why, But Solomon gives Damian Wayne energy. I just don't know why. He just does. I don't know. I just don't know. He gives Damian Wayne energy. Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life, though we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say Licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. Just wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. He must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it is easy as cold hard cash. 15 cents for money? Well, he's right, it's locked. There's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. Time to investigate. The answer's gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, are we gonna have to climb the building? Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Kren's new drugstore! I mean, underground secrets. The
Beck
password!
flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
We're going downstairs. Alright, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess
The
we
inside of the phone booth dropped
get
loose from
kidnapped
its
by
shell.
the phone booth.
Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground. The air
Now
was
this is just
stagnant
giving.
and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it. You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth. Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. Looks like each of these have something written on them. Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know. This cam is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Perennial Harvest main office. That's My mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Rollo. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. This suit has a broken mask. So we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found the hazmat suit. It walks like a nun creed and talks like a nun creed. Let's not jump to conclusions. Just said. Yep, here we go, hitting the buttons. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hackatomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Rollo knows. Meeny, meeny, miny. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. It's non-creed. Shit. Shit. Awesome. You'll need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets? I told them there was an absurd password. They love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. You don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nun Creed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like... Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality. Complications. Life. We were a team. Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. You were partners. He helped the patients, and I helped him. Yep. Total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us. He is backstorying to a trio of children that he plans on hiding. Says he got an opportunity. Found something he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. My dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. The thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, He'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharp is long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Tried to keep you safe. Tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. But you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know? My Gran isn't out of this. She's been aiming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
Does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what she's messing with. Tell me now she's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain? But why
A
would...
jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? She tries to destroy the source. It could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all! Good thing. Good thing we chose this one then. He's gone. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. He's trying to stop her. That did not go how I expected. So... We're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. 17 minutes in, and we're already going... I think we found the main ending. Maybe? Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't take... It took this long. Like, we haven't even used chill. We're still on the sly path. You good? Yep. I love this town. Literally first week here, and she's already
Chapter 8.
messed up in some shit.
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carry her gracefully along.
Okay, I have a new word. What the hell is carom? I know this is totally gonna eat into my time, but what the... Define carom. A strike and rebound of an object such as a ball off a surface of an angle. So basically she's bouncing off the corners. She's going like a ping pong ball. Wrong button.
She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee.
Of course Roller's laughing.
Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
This looks like where Luca's house is. That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids in there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. Gotta catch up with Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Luca, this is where your house sits. This is quite literally where your house sits. See? This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear up the snow? No time. Nuncreed's getting away. Literally the town. Hey, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed of on things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of the town. Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rolo. Stick with me here. These species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. Final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it, we should keep moving. Yeah, I think this is Beacon Pines. Before Perennial.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Ren? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Back held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How can I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not
They
true.
both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas on how to effect change. Very inconvenient that your way just happened to line your pockets. Now that's not
They
fair.
menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
Oh no, don't do this to
Amid a
me.
blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage. And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow.
This is the right one.
Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
It all makes sense soon, Luca. And everything can go back to normal, I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
We can't hide behind those people anymore, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties lie. Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
So I'm in the right place?
She smiled and exhaled in relief.
I just
Mr.
don't
Nuncrete
have
moaned in
enough points
resignation.
to change
The
this.
torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing
Before
to.
Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
But I think I need to do more branches to get back to this.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror, there was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end. Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Now, the thing is that I have chill here. I don't have enough things. So I'm gonna have to do more scenes. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna look up what ones I'm missing. Because I know it sounds silly, but I'd rather know, beacon coins, what they're called again? What are they called again? What are they called again? Words. Oh, charms. I'm actually missing a lot of charms by the looks of it. So I have tickle. Oh, I don't. We might have to. There's a lot I don't have, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit chill
They'd run
cop.
the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
This is just so I can open my backpack. Okay. So I have... Okay, what I have so far is... Tickle, ponder, hide. I have junk. Still, I don't have pool, I think. Yeah, I don't have pool. Indulgence. Do I have indulgent? Yes, I do. I have change, I have shit, I have shame, I have rumble, I have smack. Strange, I have tender, I have cling, I have I do not have succulent. Oh, that seems to be a cooking, mainly for the cooking mini game. I have fight. I think I have fight. Yep. I have struggle, I have refuse. I have break. I don't have pungent. Oh no, I do have pungent. I have weep, I have accept, odd, light. I'm missing crooked. Yeah, I don't have hum. What big ears you have? Lavish, incendiary, adorable, sly, and malice. So I have a lot that I haven't gotten to. So I guess that's gonna be stuff I have to look through. I'll figure out where they are
Luca
eventually,
walked
but we're
calmly to the
gonna
light
do
switch, flicking it off and
this
on
real
a few
quick.
times.
know what,
Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Oh, yeah, sure got my
He
bell
looked
rung.
over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids give old Haram a good scare. Haram? Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it
Luca
even.
glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my grand up to? You just cut me loose, I can show you. Do you know we can trust
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. It's a grand move to town. Haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. Why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. Board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient
Luca
notes.
gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. The kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged.
He's about to take him out.
Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
He's about to run
Mr.
it.
Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This all makes sense, and he's gonna
He
run.
edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past,
Before
indeed.
the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
Yes, that must be
He
booked in.
punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light. Mr. Tolliver, you son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
You just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there and let the adults
They
handle
looked
this.
bewildered at each other.
They're gonna get frozen in in Nana's basement. Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end. Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, so obviously we've gone through all here. I can't go there. I think a lot of what I have is actually missed in the early seasons, but I haven't touched them yet. I think I'll leave it here. We'll go into this branch again, even though it's not one we want. We want this branch. We want this branch, but we can't get to it yet. So we're gonna go back to this later. So I guess thank you for watching this episode of Beacon Pines, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!